Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra September 2nd, 2024. People can be especially attracted to your manner of expressing yourself today and tomorrow. The need for light and easygoing exchanges is strong today, but there is also some minor tension or agitation stirring that can affect your interactions. Going with your gut isn't as straightforward as usual. Mars, currently transiting your sign, forms a semi-sextile with Uranus, and Uranus is just about to turn retrograde. The current Uranus transit to your solar chart is a long-term one that helps you break free from elements of your life that have prevented growth. As you let go of the weight of secrets and inauthentic behavior, you are freer to be yourself. From tomorrow until January 30th, while Uranus is retrograde, you tend to process recent events and changes and deal with your feelings about putting things behind you. It's internal and private, and it's a powerful process that helps you identify areas of over-attachment. Certainly, it can also be a time of unusual dreams and strong hunches or coincidences. Venus has been ignited, so pour more gasoline on her and let her dance in the flames. You love passionate romance more than almost anything, and this is exactly what is in store for you now. Since she has just begun her several-week venture through here, you have been especially favored in all matters of the heart. This is one of the best times of the year for singles to reach out to new options and mingle. Find someone who is feisty, fun, and fills you with excitement. For those committed, be sure to surprise your partner with something fresh. You might be attuned to a fateful connection. Listen to your gut feelings as you navigate networking today. The moon in Leo will trine the north node in Aries and sextile the south node in Libra. There might be a chance to align yourself with a fateful professional connection. It could happen serendipitously, like being at the right event or knowing a mutual connection to get the conversation started. You could also take a leap of faith by introducing yourself to someone you feel called to work with. Regardless of how it happens, enjoy this destined meeting. The planets are gently sending you messages that you will benefit from hearing. The current transit is good for hanging out with friends and socializing in general, if possible. You are encouraged to gently embrace what you want and need in life, a critical step towards health and happiness. The judgmental side of your nature will also be tempered at this time. You may want to avoid those cup of coffee chats with friends, opting to go for a walk together instead. This is a wonderful day, notably in your sentimental life, where you could be feeling like you have wings. You may start communicating with someone uncommon who opens up new horizons to you. Sustained by your iron will, interested by the social aspects of existence, your humanism will open up new perspectives in all of your relationships. Let yourself vibe with this communicative vibration. As the weekend approaches, it offers an opportunity to fully embrace Venus' first full day in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart. This coincides with Pluto's final days in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery. Although Venus has been here for only 24 hours, she is already forming a friendly aspect to Pluto for the first time in our lifetime. This alignment not only energizes the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life but may also ignite a sense of rebellion. As Venus, the planet of love, settles into her first full day in your romantic sector, she is already separating from a friendly aspect to Pluto, now just 2 days away from leaving an adventurous part of your chart. As was the case when Juno, the queen of commitment, returned to your romantic sector earlier in the month, this has brought together a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia that is starting to become a lot more potent. Our eyes in the sky. As the day begins, you might find yourself standing at the crossroads of uncertainty. You might wonder, am I on the right path? Is everything going to work out? These feelings are natural when you're faced with the unknown, and they're more common than you think. We've all been there, those moments where the road ahead feels unclear and you start second-guessing yourself. But here's the good news. As the day unfolds, those initial doubts will start to fade, and a sense of confidence will begin to take their place. Have you ever noticed how, as the day goes on, things start to fall into place, and suddenly, it feels like the universe is aligning in your favor? That's the kind of energy surrounding you today. Trust in the process, and have faith that fate is gently steering you toward exactly where you need to be. One of the truly beautiful things about today's energy is the way it empowers you to harmonize your personal desires with the needs of those around you. You're in a unique position to be the glue that brings people together, and this doesn't go unnoticed. Your sincerity and thoughtfulness are shining through, and others are picking up on that. Have why? Oh, you ever had someone mention how well you balance your own interests with the greater good? If not, today might be the day. You're naturally aligning with a higher purpose, and this will enhance your reputation, whether in your relationships or career. But let's not forget one important thing. While you're busy being a rock star in your relationships and at work, don't let your health and well-being slip through the cracks. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and momentum of the day, but remember that taking care of your body is essential for the journey ahead. Have you ever noticed how much better you perform when you've prioritized rest, nutrition, and a bit of exercise? Your body is your greatest asset, so today is the perfect time to check in with yourself and make sure you're building up those energy reserves for the future. Now, have you ever noticed that when you speak with clarity and conviction, people naturally seem to follow your lead? That's exactly the kind of energy you're radiating today. Your words carry weight, and people can sense that you genuinely have everyone's best interests at heart. This isn't about power or control for you, it's about creating a positive outcome for the whole team. And let me tell you, this kind of selfless leadership is rare, but it's deeply appreciated by those around you. So don't be surprised if people are eager to follow your guidance, support your ideas, and contribute to the success of the collective. It's one of those magical moments when everything just clicks, and your ability to inspire others shines brightly. Speaking of magic, let's talk about finances for a moment. Today, you're in a sweet spot when it comes to balancing your income and expenditure. Have you ever found yourself debating a purchase, weighing the pros and cons, only to realize that your instincts were spot on? That's your financial savvy in action, and it's exactly what's at play today. You're being shrewd, thoughtful, and careful, qualities that will serve you well, especially if you're in the mood to treat yourself to something luxurious. Go ahead, indulge a little. Just remember to do it in your usual, mindful way, making sure it aligns with your long-term goals. However, with all this forward momentum, there's a tiny caution. It's easy to start expecting too much, too quickly, which can lead to impatience. Have you ever pushed yourself or a project so hard, only to realize that slowing down might have been the better option? Today is a gentle reminder to practice restraint. Sometimes, rushing ahead without considering all the details can lead to misunderstandings or mistakes. So take a deep breath, pace yourself, and be open to suggestions from others. Sometimes, a fresh perspective is all you need to see things more clearly and make even better decisions.